Avoiding your unfinished home projects because you're not sure where to start? Thumbtack knows homes, so you don't have to. Don't know the difference between matte paint finish and satin? Or what that clunking sound from your dryer is? With Thumbtack, you don't have to be a home pro. You just have to hire one. You can hire top-rated pros, see price estimates, and read reviews, all on the app. Download today.
DSW, birthplace of the humble brag. Here, the shoes are so good, no one would ever know how little you paid. If you didn't go telling everyone, that is. And with never-ending options for every style, mood, and occasion, all at really great prices, we'll definitely give you something to brag about. So go ahead, stock up on fresh sneakers from your favorite brands. Or try those boots you always secretly knew you could pull off. Find the shoes that get you at prices that get your budget at DSW stores or DSW.com.
Game on. Week 1 starts now, and every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. This isn't just football. This is first touchdown fireworks, anytime TD rushes, and live bets that ride every momentum shift. At DraftKings, every play is your next shot to win. I'm just looking at some of the available lines here on the DraftKings Sportsbook, and I am seeing the Dallas Cowboys money line plus 310 against the Eagles. Could be a big payout if you think the Cowboys might be able to upset them in that one. So you can check it out on DraftKings Sportsbook. All lines or odds are subject to change. New customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, grab over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season starts now. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN. That is code THPN to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of $5 or more. Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Talk about the Jays. You can gloat about the Jays.
Are we recording? Oh, we are recording. Fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't see the little red. I didn't
see
the little
sorry.
No,
you're good.
That's okay.
You're good.
I will gloat about the Jays because what an unreal moment, Owen. George Springer. Wow. That was...
Can't deny that, dude.
Yeah.
The fact he came back after getting hit in the knee with a fucking bullet.
Yep.
Pretty incredible. Gotta hand it to him.
The 505 in Springfield was bumping because there was a lot of boys watching that game in our apartments, and yeah, losing it. It was awesome. I was like jumping up and down, hugging KT when that happened. But then I realized, holy fuck, they can still blow it. So then I was nervous as fuck for the next. I think my heart rate was like 120 or something. We were like tracking our heart rates.
120 is not very high.
Sitting there, doing nothing, like just watching.
I guess, yeah. Okay, I guess.
Like resting heart rate, it was 120. So
okay.
not
Okay, fair enough. You mean like the whole time, or you mean like the peak?
No, not the peak. The peak, I don't even know.
I thought you meant like the.
No, I like sat down.
Like 120.
I like sat down and I like checked because they
like resting.
They got in like a jam or something, and I was like, "Holy fuck!" Like I was sitting down and I was like nervous. I like checked my phone and it was like 122 or something for my heart rate. Just sitting there.
Gotcha. Okay. I get what you're saying. Okay.
So,
that's pretty funny, man. Yeah, bro. No, that's crazy. I mean, I think Dodgers in 4 obviously is going to be the final outcome, but it's good for Canada. You know, a lot of happy people up here right now, so that's always nice, I guess. But I started the playoffs cheering for the Dodgers, or for the Red Sox, pardon me, the Red Sox. Then I went to the Mariners, who were my backup team. And now I'm on my backup team, the LA Dodgers, who Mookie Betts, my favorite player. And I liked him when I was a kid. So, yeah, my third team, the LA Dodgers, repping them right now. If you watched the interview or watch the interview on YouTube with Tarik Borhot, assistant coach of the Saanich Predators, last year played 3 years for Saanich, I think, in the VI, including his 20-year, finished off his career with Victoria. Unreal interview, Joe. You liked it?
It was actually good, yeah. He was talking a lot about like coaching and stuff, and a funny story or two from his junior days. Kind of nice to have retired guys on here, so then they can, kind of go into a little bit more detail versus guys that are still playing. So it is pretty cool. Absolutely. And some VI insight as well.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's always nice to talk VI since we didn't play in the leagues, but unbelievable laxative story. Yeah, so if that doesn't make you want to listen to the interview, you should probably go listen to it. But anyways, let's transition into some of those rumors, which we kind of put Tarik on the spot in the interview briefly. But I'm hearing something pretty crazy coming out of the VIJHL / BCHL, and I haven't had a VI rumor in a long time. So this is pretty groundbreaking stuff, and I've been we've been talking about Powell River for a long time, leaving the BCHL. I heard that they have some kind of I think their owners are somebody in Connecticut, and some kind of agreement's running out this year, or their funders. I don't know, something to do with some people in Connecticut. It's done this year, and Powell River wants out of the BC Hockey League. It sounds very likely that, it sounds very likely that they'll be leaving the BCHL. We've been speculating for a long time and hearing the BCHC is where they're most likely to go. But it sounds like this is going to be next year, and we didn't see them joining the BCHC for a couple of years. So they get
established at least, right?
The rumor I'm hearing, yeah, exactly. The rumor I'm hearing is that the Powell River Kings and several other VIJHL teams have been discussing leaving the VIJHL / BCHL and coming back to Hockey Canada as a sanctioned league. But does that mean there's 2 5-team leagues on the island? I have no idea how this would look. No idea if this is actually accurate. It's just a rumor. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to hear, especially since we've been thinking the BCHC the whole time, to hear that there might be a sanctioned league on the island coming out of nowhere. So, yeah, that's something very interesting we've heard. And we asked Tarik. He didn't know anything about it. He definitely didn't know anything about it. He had no idea.
Yeah, so, he was like, the assistant coach does not get this kind of information. So
yeah, he was quite shocked. And he wanted to know more about it. So pretty crazy stuff that we've heard, and we'll be keeping an eye on that.
What do you think, Owen?
Crazy rumors in the last episode. I don't know, man. I think
we can dive into that quick.
I mean, 2 5-team leagues doesn't sound appealing.
No, you pull
right?
everyone.
2 6 7-team leagues.
The most likely thing would be pulling all the teams and just leaving the BCHL.
That would be great. But 3 teams are owned by BCHL.
Exactly.
So what happens to them? And it's not like they're all in the same location. Peninsula is owned by Trail, I believe. And who's the other one that's owned by someone else? Or Alberni's in Alberni, but
Nanaimo's in
Nanaimo, I don't think their BC team owns them, and Victoria, I don't think so.
Isn't one of them West Shore?
Yes, West Shore is owned by Langley.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, interesting to see how that ends up developing, but not a ton else on the rumors front. But we did, as usual, get some new clips. And Joe, there's a new King of the Jungle challenger in the Pidge this year, and he's from Mission, British Columbia.
Who?
Lucas Wood on the Langley Trappers got into his second fight of the season. He's fought Nick Howling this year, and now he fought Lucas Lakakis on the Coastal Tsunami. And dude, in the clip I posted, he fucking drills him in the face with an uppercut.
Really?
Hard. And yeah, so great tilt. He definitely won that one. But Lukaku, good fight. Lakakis did fine. And while that was happening, you couldn't see it in the video I posted, but Cage Star was trying to beat the wheels off somebody and was getting separated by the liney. So
maybe a
with that chaos going on, Lakakis and Wood.
Starzy Lakakis is in the future here.
They're on the same team.
No, wait, Starzy, the other guy, the other king of the jungle. What's his name?
Wood.
Starzy Wood.
Lucas Wood. Yeah, so Lucas Wood. So I posted a poll asking who people think the top 4 fighters in the PJ are, and it sounds like the overwhelming answers were Nick Ferrara Howling, who we've had on the pod, Cage Star, who we've had on the pod, Lucas Wood, Mission Boy on the Langley Trappers, and Dawson Suke, who got voted King of the Jungle last year on Richmond. I think Suke actually might have fought Lakakis as well. Maybe he was someone else on Coastal, actually. But anyways, so... And fighting's been up lately. There's been fights in, I think, 5 days in a row of PJ games. It's been up. So, and there was another one, Chilliwack. Oh man, I forget who it was. Dalen Watson on Coastal, who a lot of people said for King of the Jungle as well, but didn't end up making the cut for the top 4. He fought, I think he's about 6 feet tall, Joe, and he fought this like 6'6" monster on Chilliwack. Dude, first punch, he gets absolutely suckered by this guy. Drops right away, and like 6 inches shorter than him. Dude pops up, and for the rest of the fight, wins the fight.
Fuck.
But
he's a little dog. Little pit bull.
Off the start. Like, I couldn't believe he got up, dude, and then did really well against a guy way bigger than him. So obviously the other guy got the jump on him. Sorry for blanking on the Chilliwack guy's name. But yeah, other like stuff in the PJ. The PJ has been very interesting. A lot of teams, Chilliwack's been struggling a bit. Ridge hasn't been great. Like, a lot of teams beating each other. There's so much parity, and I'm loving. I love
how competitive it is in Tier 1. It's awesome,
dude. It's been awesome. And Tier 2, even like besides Aldi, like most like North Van's a bit better now. They got Lucas Davidson rolling, and they've made a couple trades. They got someone from Castlegar today as well, I believe. North Van. They'll keep adding. They're not going to finish. I don't know if they'll finish in 7th. They might get a bit higher. Keegan Banky and Clovey Joe got traded to Poco, which was something that we had kind of heard might be in the works. He just wanted to play for Clovey first. So that's a big trade for Poco and a big loss for Clovey. There's also like a brawl in the Clovey Port Moody game. Hunter Gilbridge fought someone. I think Gilbridge is 6'8", 6'7". The guy he fought was quite a bit shorter. The footage was really bad, dude. The camera work. Or not the camera work, the camera quality. It was rough. And what was the other one? Oh, Surrey Abbey. Brendan Kwan, who used to play for Abbey, and is a 19-year-old wearing a fishbowl. I believe 19-year-old. There was 2 guys kind of going at it behind the net. One on one on Abbey in a visor, and one on Surrey in a fishbowl. And Kwan comes in there, second man in, also wearing a fishbowl, and starts going at this guy.
With a visor?
He's in a fishbowl, and he was already going at it with another guy in a fishbowl. So
at least he was going after someone with a fishbowl and not a visor. That's all I gotta say.
No.
Oh wait, no, he was jumping a guy.
He was wearing the fishbowl, dude. 2 fishbowls jumping 1 visor,
dude. I thought you meant,
and he was third man.
Sorry, I thought you meant that the guy went. No, that's bullshit then.
Yeah, it was a really like weird scrap behind the net. Like, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on, but Kwan got like 27 penalty minutes from it, I think. So I would like to see a suspension there personally. Nothing against the guy. He's a pretty good player. He's got absolute wheels on him. But that was kind of bullshit. You don't want to see shit like that happening. Surrey continues to absolutely be rolling right now as well.
Really? Good for them.
And Delta is absolutely slumping.
Really?
Joe, Grady Lenton, you seen his stat line lately?
No, I have not looked at the PJ stats. I've been keeping on my tabs on the KI, so I have some stuff on that, but you can go on the...
No, that's good. We'll talk that in a minute. Yeah, so Joe, Grady Lenton of the Delta IceHawks, in his last 4 games, he's 3 hat tricks.
Jesus.
9 goals, obviously. 3 assists for 12 points in his last 4 games. Delta is 1-3 in that span. He scored 55% of the team's goals and was involved in, so assisted or scored on 72% of their team's goals in that span.
Wow.
And they're still struggling.
Wow.
So imagine how he's feeling right now.
Imagine how bad they would be without it.
Delta, dude, all these guys who had 60 points last year are half a point per game. I don't know what's going on in Delta right now. And they have some injuries. They've also made some huge additions. They got this guy, Keegan Dunn, who played in the BC last year, and his brother, Ryder Dunn, on D, who's a dub draft pick. They're both sick. But just nothing from the second and third line guys who were 60-point players last year. Wow. What's going on? And so I'll do the 3 stars. Grady Lenton at Delta got first star. They squeaked 6 goals, 3 assists in 2 games, 9 points. Langley Trappers D-man Carson O'Brien, 2 games, 3 goals, 1 assist. And Ridge Meadow Flames goalie Matthew Canduso, 2 games, a win and a loss, but 95 shots against in 2 games and a 947.
Oh, he's on Ridge? 95 shots, Ridge? What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, dude, Ridge didn't have a great week. They lost to Chile, and I think they had like a big win against Poco where they also had a lot of shots against, though. And then I think they lost to Chilliwack. And Canduso played really well in that Chilliwack game that they lost. Langley had a big week, 2 huge wins, a lot of guys putting up a lot of points. They had like 4 or 5 guys in the honorable mentions here listed for the stars of the week. So they've improved a lot. And then for tier 2 stars of the week, Cohen St. Hilaire, the first star, Surrey's goalie, 2 wins, 944 save percentage. Port Moody Panthers defenseman and captain Ryan Sam, 3 games played, 2 goals, 3 assists for 5 points. And White Rock Whalers forward Sean Robbins, who's leading the league in points right now, 2 games, 2 goals, 3 assists. I gotta say, Joe, when that Adriano to White Rock trade happened, I thought Sean Robbins was just a random throw-in.
You didn't think he was anything good?
I owe him an apology. I thought he was a decent player. I think he did okay in his rookie year the year before, but I wasn't expecting a point per game player, much less the guy leading the league over a goal per game. So apologies to Sean Robbins. He's been on fire. Not that I said anything bad about him or anything, but just apologies for not respecting his game. Yeah. Like, my goodness, what a year he's having. So White Rock and Surrey continue to look ahead of the pack. I will say Surrey hasn't exactly had the toughest schedule. So something to just keep in mind.
How the laws looking, Ollie?
7-4 loss to White Rock last game, so not bad. Not bad against White Rock. Ryland had his first game back. He scored his first goal of the year, so it's good to see he scored in his first game back. He was told 3-6. I think he came back after a week and a half.
Good for him.
With a broken face. So he's obviously got the full bubble cage on, or whatever, but he's doing a lot better. I think he's here right now actually for dinner, but we're
good. He's over finally. Nice. That's great. Making an appearance at the household. That's awesome.
He is. Yeah, he came to watch the Canucks Penguins game.
Really?
Actually, I don't know what the score of that is. I think Sid just scored though. I think the Penguins are winning again. Joe, are the Penguins a wagon?
I think the Canucks.
We're not talking NHL today, but oh my Joe, the Penguins might be a wagon.
What's the score?
5-1. Archer Seelov's 23.
Dude, he let the first shot of the game was a Garland clapper, and then hasn't stopped.
Whatever.
Hasn't let a goal in since. That's great. Good for him.
Joe, there's Justin Brazeau on Pittsburgh. He was a really random pickup last year, but he's been in a depth role. Dude, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals now and 3 assists in 6 games. He was supposed to be a 4th liner. Yeah. He's a monster. He's a monster out there. He's a beast, and he has filthy hands, and he's been unreal playing with Anthony Mantha, who also a guy I wasn't expecting much from in Pittsburgh. Sorry. Okay. That's my little... No NHL. No more NHL. Matthew Schaefer just scored a goal too.
Fantasy.
Anyways. What else? Did I post any... Let me see if I posted anything else first.
Post any KI stuff?
Another big fight. Langley Polk. I think I might have something KI to post. I posted that KI fight a week or 2 ago of Cade Lawler on Quesnel versus Phoenix Flett on Columbia Valley. It's one of the best junior hockey fights I've ever seen, dude.
KI's gritty, man.
Joe, so if you didn't see that fight, unbelievable. These guys went at it. Yeah, I posted 2 angles of it. But yeah, no, I honestly, man, it's just so hard to keep up with all the fights that are happening at all times. Like, it's so much work.
Probably
so I'm doing my best, and I want to try and start
sorting through fight clips.
Yeah, so I don't get around to it enough. That's the problem. So I'm gonna try and start posting more fight clips. So while we're on the topic, I gotta be honest, like with the social media as a whole. So we're doing like more of our own posts, like graphics, like we're doing the 3 stars. I'm doing the VI previews, which I haven't posted one in a few days. The next one I'll probably be out before this episode comes out. I'm getting back to it. It's just it takes time. So we're posting more of our own content. So with that being said, I feel like the story reposts that I do are probably going to slow down a bit because it's just so much work reposting everything. Yeah. So if you guys want to be kept up, I follow every team in the league. And if there's news pages for leagues, I follow a few of them. If you want to be completely up to date, just do that because that's what I do. I don't miss anything. But it's just too much work keeping up. So I'm just going to slow down on the repost a little bit. If I see something or something big, I'll obviously still be doing it. Guys committing places. But if I miss a trade, I miss a signing, I miss something like, just it's just taking too much time on my phone where it'd be better if I was just like making actual content versus reposting stuff. So if you guys like really like that's a big thing, then let me know and I'll try and find a bit more of a balance and do my best, but just follow all the teams, follow the accounts, and we're still going to post all our own content. I'm going to start posting more fights as a result of this, more highlights. I saw a nasty goal in Burnaby game the other night. I think it was a Matteo Sim, filthy goal. So I'm going to try and post more actual clips as well as clips from our interviews and our pods while slowing down on the story reposts in exchange. So that's kind of just the gist. So I just wanted to get that out there. People might not even notice, but I just something I wanted to mention. But yeah, that's, I think, kind of it for the PJ. It's going to be the end of the month next time we record. So we might have some like monthly stuff, rookie ladders, things like that. But Joe, you want to get us into the KI before we wrap things up?
Really weird score lines out of the KI this weekend. Very, very weird. So Friday night was pretty normal. Fernie beat Elson, so they look like they're going to turn it around here. Maybe a little bit. Maybe they can string a few wins together. Princeton beat Columbia Valley. Beaver Valley beat Sycamoose. Normal. Everything's normal. Revy and Merritt had a great game. I think it was 4-3 Revelstoke. That ended.
I saw that.
That ended. I think it was super close going into the third period too. Like Revy scored with like 10 minutes left to make it 4-3. Like really, really good game. Creston beat Golden. Grand Forks beat Spokane. Quesnel beat Kelowna for Kelowna's first regulation loss, which was something to note. Owen?
Show something quick about Kelowna. Mm-hmm. Did you see they got Clayton Gilmore today?
I did not see that.
From the SJ. We saw he played for Sicky last year and played like 10 games in the dub. He just got sent back from Melville in the SJ.
Good pickup.
Huge pickup for Kelowna, dude. They're for real.
That's amazing.
Year. Just wanted to throw that.
That's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear about that, Owen. That's great. Who do you get? Do you find
it was like a few hours ago?
Oh, awesome. Well, good. Watch out for Kelowna then.
I think Kelowna posted it and one of the KI media accounts posted it.
Awesome. Yeah. Dude, that's sick. So yeah, a weird one out of Kimberly though. Kimbo beats 100 Mile in a shootout, 3-2, super close game. Creston beat Golden 7-4. Creston is good, Owen. You're right on the money with Creston. You're high on Creston this year. That's a great take.
I know, man. They look gross. I was watching their highlights from one game. I think the game against Kelowna, and it was gross.
Yeah.
Like they look sick.
Chenday
was actually sending me videos. He was at the game.
That's awesome. Yeah, they look good, man. Like I said, watch out for Creston. We'll go on their statistics. I got to shout a few guys out specifically on Creston, but moving on to Saturday's games. Owen, the Fernie Ghost Riders beat the Grand Forks Border Bruins 5-1. That was a big result. Yeah, big result. So I'm saying Fernie might be looking to turn it around here. Maybe some underperforming people are going to start picking it up here. Kelowna beats Kimberly, or not Kelowna. Kamloops beat Kimberly 4-2, which is another almost surprising win. You'd almost expect Kimberley to win that game. And Revelstoke making a statement, beating Beaver Valley 7-2 in their home opener. Big win for them.
Ooh,
so, especially with...
was this like the latest home opener in Revelstoke history?
No, that's normal, dude. We don't play a single home game in the first half, and then the second half is all home games. It's so dumb.
Wow. Crazy. Okay, sorry, continue.
Crazy. And then a couple finals on Sunday. Kamloops beats Quesnel 5-1, and Kimberley beat Chase 8-2, which is kind of expected. But I was really shocked by the Grand Forks loss, Owen, and also the Revelstoke winning big 7-2 was I'm happy for them. Happy to see that. But yeah, that's kind of the roundup from the KI this week.
Nice, man. I just want a couple KI words.
Go for
quick.
It, buddy.
Rookie Keithan Isbister on Creston, like as far as rookie scoring.
That's what I was gonna say.
Not even the next rookie isn't even close.
Yeah.
And then like I said, Aiden Morecambe on Kelowna for MVP. He's got 14 points in 9 games. He looks great. I also said I think the other two will be Astiel and Munro. So Astiel's got 15 and 9, and Munro's got 22 and 9. So Munro looks.
I was gonna shout out Munro. Like he's on a better pace than last year.
Yeah, and also like Lyndon Gorman on Quesnel, goal per game. He's been disgusting so far too. So and Torrin Fron on Quesnel as well. 89 PIMs in 12 games, 16 points. How are you? Unreal from that guy. There's a reason he was one of the biggest. I think did he win biggest rat? If not, he was up there. Just Marchand reincarnated for the Quesnel River Rush there. Sorry, Joe. If you got any more KI,
something I thought weird, Owen. Not a single defenseman in the top 40 for points in the KI.
That is insane. Not in the entire top 40. That's insane.
Highest defenseman 42, Jackson Murphy, 11 points in 10 games on the Kimberley Dynamiters.
Wow.
And we'll move. I also kind of neglect the goaltending stats. I shouldn't neglect the goaltending stats, but 5 of the top 6 goaltenders are rookies, Owen. If you sort by goals against, and
based on save percentage or goals against,
if you sort by save percentage, 5 of the top 7,
and one of those guys isn't on Princeton anymore, so 5 of the top 6 really. Wow, that's interesting to see. You love to see that.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy to see. Not a lot of like the highest ranked 20-year-old is Landon Uzlak. Not disrespecting him.
921 though, that's good.
921, 2.61. Holy goals against average.
But it's super early too, and like some of the guys ahead only like 2 or 3 games played.
Yeah. And some of them are backups, just barely being qualified for the minutes. You need 2 games to be qualified right now. So it's just like you got to play a certain amount of games and get to a certain point. Yeah. But so far, like some good rookie goalies, I think, coming into this league.
That's great, man. Nice.
I want to check and see if they did a stars. I don't remember.
Sorry. Oh, they did a team of the week today.
Yeah, they did do a team of the week.
What they did. Yeah.
A couple Fernie Ghost Riders on their own. Look out for them.
Yes.
Okay.
They did power rankings too, Joe. Top 5 power rankings.
I'll do the team of the week if you want to do the power rankings, but
yeah, sure, man.
So we got Justice Lowen on the Princeton posse. Scored 4 goals and an assist in a 7-4 win, and the next night he scored the final assisted on the final goal in the 3-0 win over Golden. Lyndon Gorman on the Quesnel River Rush. Owen, you were just saying how many goals he has. 4 goals, including the winner in a 4-3 victory over the Kelowna Chiefs on October 17th. And it was his second 4-goal game of the season.
Crazy.
He added the only goal in a 5-1 loss to Kamloops, and now leads the KI with 11 goals in 11 games. Wow. Next, we move on to Hayden Evans, who I said was a difference maker on the Fernie Ghost Riders. He was a VIJHL guy. He picked up an assist in a 5-3 win over Elson, and then recorded a hat trick and an assist in a 5-1 win against Grand Forks. Owen, big time game, big time player.
Jeez.
That's what I'm saying. Owen Bambrick sparked Crescent Valley's comeback from a 4-3 deficit against Golden. Power play goal.
17-year-old rookie man, by the way.
Sick last name, too.
And his brother's on the team.
The Bambrick brothers. Power play goal and 3 assists. He finished the night with 6 points and was +3. That's ridiculous. And then a defenseman on the Kelowna Chiefs, Sam Dalsin. That's like 2. I don't know why it's split. It's like it should have a hyphen or something. I don't know. Scored his second goal of the season and set up the winner. He had 2 more assists and a 4-point effort and was +1. Leo DeBestin was earned 2 wins for Fernie. Oh, and this is big. He came down from the Devon Extreme in the AJHL. Owen, what did I say the Fernie Ghost Riders needed? A goaltender.
A goalie.
And a goaltender. That's what I said. He then stopped 39 of 40 in a 5-1 win over Grand Forks.
Yeah, man, I made a big mistake sleeping on Fernie.
Could be a possible.
I made a mistake.
Could be a possible turning point for Fernie there. That's a great pickup. The problem with the KI, Owen, is they don't announce their signings. A lot of teams.
I know.
It sucks because then these guys just pop up out of nowhere.
There's like 3 trades a day still.
Yeah.
There's like 3 trades a day every single day. Still,
and you don't hear about them because no one posts them.
I know. Yeah, dude, it's insane. But yeah, man, there's a couple teams looking at our predictions that I wish we did our predictions before the season started because they got off to a hot start or a bad start, and I panicked and made a bad choice. Like when we get to the VI in a minute here, dude, oh my God, my predictions look rough.
How do mine look? Rough?
I haven't checked. I think pretty solid, but I'll get to the power rankings in the KI quick. Kimberly and Beaver Valley, both 700 win percentage so far. Creston in 4th with a 722. Princeton in 3rd, which I didn't think they were going to be this good with a 750. Kamloops in 2nd. They look unreal, 750 as well. So I guess they're tied for 2nd. And in 1st, the Kelowna Chiefs with an 833. And now adding Clayton Gilmore. Oh my goodness. Watch out for Kelowna, dude.
That's awesome.
Who was expecting
No
this?
one.
I actually, for Kelowna, I'm glad I did it after the season started.
Literally. Oh, Beaver Valley's also tied with Kimbo at 700.
Yeah, I said that.
You did say that. Okay. I was making sure you included them.
Yeah, no, all good.
Lowest I've seen Revelstoke in a long time. Number 9.
Yeah, that is surprising, but I mean that 7-2 win over BV, I think that's going to that's the spark. Okay?
Possibly,
the season spark. They need to go on the 17-game heater.
Possibly. They're on a 2-game heater right now.
Wow. Sidney Crosby just passed Mario Lemieux for most points in Penguins history.
That's sick.
If you count playoffs.
That's awesome.
Against the Canucks. Fucking right, Sid. Penguins, Joe. The Penguins are sick. Sorry. I can't stop. VI. Fuck. Sorry. Do you have anything else with the KI?
No, let's just run the VI and then wrap it up.
Yes, sir. All right, so the VIJHL, before we get to the standings and that, we'll Brad Marchand crying his eyes out with his Bruins tribute. That's so sad. Oh, I don't like seeing Marchand cry. It feels unnatural.
It's weird.
For the VI, the 3 stars of the week, Jordan Ramsey of the Victoria Cougars, 8 points in 3 games. Joe, Victoria looks nasty. I slept on them in our predictions. Nate Barkley of the Nanaimo Buccaneers, 3 assists in 3 games, wins the defenseman of the week. And goalie of the week, Silas Dramarski of the Comox Valley Glacier Kings, 34 safe shutout. So there's the stars for this week. And just a quick look at how the standings are versus our predictions as well. So, Joe, I had Lake Cowichan finishing first after a hot start, and a few guys had some big games. They're in last place right now. They're 5-7, and it's not looking good. But Joe, this North Division looks very, very weak in comparison to the South. Very strange. So everyone is pretty similar games played. A couple teams have one or two more, but Lake Cowichan is in last, 10 points. Oceanside second last, 12 points. Oceanside 6, so Cowichan's 5-7, Oceanside 6-7. Comox is in fourth. They're 5-6-3. Nanaimo's in third. They're 7-5. They're the only team in this division, aside from Oceanside, with a positive goal differential, and they're in third. Second place is Port Alberni, 7-6-1, minus 11 goal differential. And in first place, Campbell River, they're 8-5 with a minus 1 goal differential.
That's whack.
And Oceanside in fifth place has a plus 2 goal differential, 6-7 in fifth. So this whole division, there's 6 points between first and last has a game in hand. So very strange things in the north in the VI right now. Nanaimo's been sliding after a hot start. I think they'll pick it back up. Comox looks better than I think we expected. Cowichan needs to figure it out. This division is a mess right now, to be honest with you. As for the South, West Shore and Peninsula are both so nasty. I think West Shore actually beat them the other night, which I was surprised by, but I saw West Shore got a very good player. I want to say from the BCHL, but I could be wrong.
Drop down?
He was a guy who played at least junior A. Yeah, he would they added a player who I can't remember where he's from. My apologies, but he looks nasty. So I think West Shore is going to be very, very good this year. And then Peninsula also, we know they're a fantastic team. And so it'll be interesting to see where Peninsula ends up going this season. I think West Shore and Peninsula are the top two teams in the league by far, even though they're in the same division. And then Victoria, also 9-4-1, 19 points. They're third in their division. They'd be first in the other one. So those three teams look nasty. Saanich, who I was very high on, 3-10 because they're in such a hard division. If they were in the North, I think they might be the best team. And we had Tarik Borhot, or we have an interview with Tarik Borhot coming up that you guys will listen to. He's the assistant coach and former player. And then Kerry Park is 0-13. Joe, I've heard people saying the Kerry Park Kodiaks. I've heard people saying it. And they have three. I think they have 3 former Kodiaks on the team. So these guys haven't won a game in a long fucking time, Joe.
That's bad.
So Kerry Park, after such an unreal year last year, and I feel so bad for Jake, who is an unbelievable coach, just in a tough situation right now. I don't think Kerry Park's not going to win a game. I don't think they're going to go 0-48 or whatever, but it's not looking good. They're a write-off for this season, and I really hope for Jake's sake that they can figure it out for next year. Yeah, man, it's not looking good. They're a -52. And then, Saanich, tough start, but I really do feel like this team's going to figure it out. Their top guys are so good with Elijah Kim, Travis Swanson, and then Joe, a very strange trade. I heard something about why the trade happened, which I won't mention. I'll tell you later. But Caden Halliday, leading the VI in rookie scoring, gets suddenly traded from Port Alberni to Saanich. And now Saanich has another stud forward. Very, very strange trade there. I was not expecting that. As for the scoring leaders, Victoria's first line and their top D-man are ridiculous. Joseph Melikar, 37 points in 14 games. Simon leads the league. Simon Semenik, 31 points in 13 games. He's third in the league. D-man Jacob Bernardo, 18 points in 12 games. And forward Grady Sluggett, 17 points in only 8 games. So Victoria's top guys are kicking, and they are gross. West Shore's top 2 guys as well. Parker Atkinson, 32 points in 15 games, as well as assistant captain Ken Tassini with 25 points in 13 games. After that, we got Carson Harris, Elijah Kim, Madden Cruikshank, rookie forward on Nanaimo. Sorry, Joe, he's actually leading in rookie scoring. I think Halliday's third or fourth. As for the top scoring defenseman besides Bernardo, it's not for a while. Lyndon Hoskins, who actually started the year in the BCHL with the Langley Rivermen's, now on West Shore, 13 points in 8 games. So he's got the best point per game for D, I think, or close to. And shout out 16-year-old rookie forward Joel Dorn. I don't know if he counts as a rookie. He was 15 last year, but somehow played for Port Alberni as a 15-year-old. I guess you can do that in the VI, but So he's technically a rookie. He should be a rookie. He's 16. He's 11 points in 11 games. So pretty impressive numbers from him. Just wanted to mention that. But yeah, man, fun start to the VI season. Predictions not looking good at all. Here, Joe, let me compare it to yours too. Let's see. Oh, I gotta
watch me right on the money for everything.
I thought I posted those one. Yeah, I wouldn't count on it, man. I had Cowichan first, Nanaimo second, Campbell River third, Comox fourth, Port Alberni 5, Oceanside 6. And the actual standing is Campbell River, Port Alberni, Nanaimo, Comox, Oceanside, Cowichan. So Comox is in the right spot. The rest are way off. Or Oceanside's close, but it's all off. Joe, you had Nanaimo winning the division, Cowichan in second, Campbell River in third, Comox in fourth, Oceanside in fifth, and Port Alberni in sixth. So if you flip Port Alberni and Cowichan, Joe, yours would be pretty good. But they're on very opposite ends.
They're not very good right now.
As for the South Division, your prediction is 1 off. West Shores in first. You had Peninsula. And mine is 2 off. I also had Peninsula in first. But I had Saanich in third, Victoria fourth. That's flipped. And Victoria will definitely finish third, I think. So even though I think Saanich is going to be better, I'm high on Saanich. But that's my VI roundup. Don't think there's anything else come out of there. Stay tuned for the rest of the add subtract posts, and those are going to be coming for the PJ soon too. Lots more clips, fights, reels to be posted, a little less story posting. But yeah, going to keep pumping out the content. I think I'm going to do a rookie ladder for the VI and the KI as well, so that'll be out at the end of the month.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. Sorry, I did a bit of a rant after I finished the VI there.
No worries, bro. No VI, Joe? Nope, nothing.
All right. Well, I'm good to wrap it up if you're good, pal.
Oh, so am I, bud.
Let's do it, man. Well, thank you everyone so much for listening today. Oh, we got to pass off after we recorded the interview first, so this is unnatural. Let's pass it off to the interview. Well, we can thank everyone first because there's not going to be anything after the interview, so never mind. Thank you all so much for listening. Really appreciate the support. We're continuing to really grow. Hoping to hit 5,000 on Instagram by Christmas, Joe. Or by the new year, let's say. We're at 3560 right now, I think.
61.
And we're getting about 100 a week. So it's climbing.
Proud to say that I've officially put the Jungle Hockey podcast on my resume, by the way.
Joe, I love to hear that.
When applying for jobs with my extracurricular activities. So
it's on mine too.
Good.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. So thank you all so much, Joe. Great to sit down and chat with you again. Glad we didn't have like a crazy time crunch or anything. This was a pretty smooth one, and looking forward to more episodes like this where it's a bit more laid back and just talking about the leagues. And next episode, hoping to have a KI interview, a rookie who's ripping it up so far.
Be awesome.
Who's actually from the Fraser Valley, Mission alum. Everyone will know who it is now, but that's okay. And well, maybe not. I think he's probably the only guy from Mission, the KI, though, unless I'm wrong. But yeah, so that'll be coming soon. Going to keep talking. Every episode we're recapping the junior leagues, obviously. Like, that's just to be expected. And from now on, we'll be recapping the NHL. NHL previews kind of next episode. We're not going to do them the same as last year where we go over every single move by every single team. Be a bit more loose, a bit more discussing how we feel about the teams and a prediction. So looking forward to that. And we'll pass it off to Tarik Borhot for an awesome interview. Please listen to it. It's amazing, unreal stories, and he's an absolute beauty. Great VI insight. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Joe. And you can have the last word, pal.
Awesome, boys. No, thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening. And I want to hit 5,000 before the end of the year.
Me too.
I think before the end of the year is definitely more than doable, especially mid-season.
I should just repost the video of you getting steamrolled 10 times. That'll do it.
Dude, I saw it. It came up on my fucking feed the other day.
Oh.
Like some other guy was fucking posting it. Like,
it hasn't been a year yet, has it? Because I was going to do like a 1 year post.
WTW hockey or something.
That's so funny.
Yeah, what's the word hockey? 26K, and it's fucking got like 300,000 views on their account.
No way.
Yeah, and it's like Thunderstruck is the fucking background audio. There's no fucking thing. I'll send it. Yeah, it's like that. Or yeah, there it is. Bear it up, can't stop.
Anyways, yeah, I'd love to hit 5,000 for the new year as well, man. But Thank you all so much. Big things coming, and stay tuned for the next one. And listen to the Tarik Borhot interview first.
And rate us 5 stars.
Yes, always. And follow us on everything. The NFL season is in full swing, and I have been loving it this season. My fantasy team's been on a tear. It's been making me follow the games way more, and something that makes the games even more fun, DraftKings Sportsbook. NFL fans, what's your favorite touchdown? Because for me, it's the next one. Because with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. From first touchdown score to anytime TD props, or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. I'm just taking a look at the available lines on DraftKings Sportsbook app right now, seeing the Monday night game, the Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce plus 1,000 anytime touchdown score. I'm going to take him up on that right now. And wouldn't be a bad idea if you guys went and took a look at that as well with our promo code. Here's the best part. Bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Your team hitting pay dirt pays out to you. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN. That's code THPN to turn $5 into $200 in bonus bets if your bet. In partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of VIJHL Casino and Resort in Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Our next guest was from Calgary, Alberta. He played a couple years in the CSSHL U18 before eventually moving on to play for the Saanich Predators in the VIJHL, where he was for 3 seasons. In his last season as a 20-year-old, he also went to the Victoria Cougars for a quick playoff run in his final season in the VI, and he is now an assistant coach for the Saanich Predators. We're pleased to welcome Tarik Borhot. How you doing, man?
How you doing, guys?
Doing good.
Good,
Hungry.
Good. Happy to have you.
Yeah, happy to be here. I'm pumped for this. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
We haven't done too many guys from the VI, so it's just every time we get guys on from this league, it's good to know because I played in the KI, Owen played in the PJ, so it's good to like get a little more information, especially with like everything that's gone on with the league over the last couple of years. So you kind of lived it as well. So
yeah, it's changed the whole time. Like my first 2 years, it was we were with Hockey Canada, like we had like the Moat Cup or the Cyclone Taylor, whatever you want to call it. And then my last year they just decided to leave, I guess, with the BCHL, and it's a good thing. It's a stepping stone. So it's only going to get better from here on out. But yeah, it was a weird transition for sure.
Yeah, always want to keep growing our VI audience, especially because we didn't play in the leagues, but we still want to give it the same coverage and support. So really excited to have you on. But like we kind of mentioned to you already, we'll just probably start off with your early career. Like it says you're from Calgary, that correct?
Yeah, from Alberta, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. So yeah, just kind of give us your background in hockey. Like how did you first get into it, your minor hockey story, and any, I don't know, role models or influences on you in your early years?
Yeah, so yeah, from Calgary, obviously. I grew up with 2 older brothers and 2 older sisters, so big family.
Oh, wow.
My dad loved hockey. He never played growing up, but just it was always around my house growing up. My older brother, like my second oldest brother, played. He played junior. He actually played in the KI a little bit. He played for Revelstoke, Golden, and
nice.
Sicamous. Yeah, so kind of a suitcase. He didn't really stick around those places for long, but kind of chirping about that now. But so he was a big influence on me growing up, like watching him play. Just always going to his games and seeing him, and like just kind of want to, being the younger brother, you want to be like the older brother. So we'd always play mini sticks together, and even with my oldest brother, he was a football player, but so I played for an association called Shaw Meadows growing up, and then it like merged to like the Southwest Cougars. So I was like my minor hockey type of thing, and then never played the highest levels. I was terrible, if I'm being completely honest. Like everything about my game was just like bad style, everything. I couldn't skate for shit. Like I still can't skate for shit. But I was played like Div 4, Div 5. Yeah.
Is that like house or what is that?
It's like, so in Alberta, there's like AA and then AAA. So if you're not good enough for AAA, they send you to AA, and if you're not good enough for AA, it's like minor hockey. So it's like there's some decent kids if you're like Div 1 because it's all like the AA and some AAA cuts. But then after that, it's just it's just like it gets bad. There's like 11 teams per association, so you can just imagine how that can go.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. And then so going into my first year bantam, I got cut from AA and AAA. You know, not the best look, but I went to Bantam 1, I guess, had a decent year. And then I was set to go play for the Calgary Royals, their Bantam AAA team. And then my buddy Bowden was going to Northern Alberta Extreme, or NAX. And he's like, hey, we got a couple spots open, you know, if you want to come join the team. And I was like, wow, that's a big jump. So
way.
Yeah, 14. So I talked to my parents about
it. Jumping from Bantam 1 to NAX, it's because NAX is, at least when I was that age, was the top
probably
program.
When we were
Savoy and those guys. So
when we were coming
through.
Well, he's a year younger than us, so
yeah. So they were only like Savoy and Gunther were on the U18 prep team my year.
Right.
I was there. So
what a jump.
So you'd always see them. Yeah. So we had a lot of great players in that team. Yeah, it was crazy. Like going there the first day, I remember for the first practice, I like called my dad after. I'm like, dude, I am so out of place right now. Like this is ridiculous. Like I'm so slow. Everyone's so much better than me. Like whatever. But I stuck it out. I developed a lot there. Like the coach, he knew what he was getting. He knew I was, you know, a minor hockey player, I guess, and whatever. But he saw something in me, which I'm very grateful for. Garrett Meager was his name, so shout out to him. But so that was a really fun year. You know, I got a lot of good looks. Unfortunately, didn't get drafted or anything like that. But played with some high-end players. I played against Bedard, Fraser Minton, Rieger Lorenz, a bunch of guys who got drafted. Cohen Zemer, he got drafted as well. So a lot of really good talent in that league. Like Bedard alone was tearing it up. Like I think he had 65 goals that year.
Yeah.
He was ridiculous. Like that was pretty cool to play against him and everything. And then like my billet brother Ben Hemmerling, he got drafted by Vegas. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, nasty. He was in Everett, right?
Yeah, he was in Everett. He tore it up in Everett as a smaller guy, and he's a skill guy. He's so good. Like, I got to play with him and Bowden a bit throughout my NAX year, and I was like, wow, like, playing with these top end guys and then playing against the top end guys, it's tough. It's not easy at all. But then unfortunately didn't make the NAX.
Those guys are both nasty.
Yeah, they're disgusting. Yeah.
Sorry, I think I have a bit of a delay. That's why it sounds like I keep cutting you off. So keep that in mind when I'm talking. That's the only. I don't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No, you're good. And then I didn't make the U16 team the next year. I got cut, unfortunately. So I went back to Calgary and played for the Calgary Royals. We had an okay year. Like the league was decent. Like it was nothing special, nothing crazy, but fun team, fun year. Had a good development. It was nice to play at home for a change after moving away at 14. So that was good. Yeah. And then for COVID, I had gone to PCHA out here in Victoria. Chose PCHA because they were the only place I was able to skate still on the island. Like the cases were super low here. So we got to skate the entire quarantine, which was super good. And then funny story kind of, I decided to leave PCHA. I don't know. I wasn't really enjoying it that much. Go back home to Calgary. I was like, okay, I'll graduate in Calgary. So I tried out for the Calgary Royals again, just hoping to make their major midget team. Got cut from the AAA and AA team. So just So coming from like, I don't know, like I got cut from major AAA, and I was like, okay, whatever, like I'll just play AA. There's 2 AA teams, so make it all the way to the final cuts, and I'm clearly better than the majority of these kids, and whatever, the coach like brings me in for the final meeting, and he's like, yeah, it's just like, I just don't see you fitting on this team. Like I just don't think you're gonna, like we see you as like a 3rd, 4th line guy. I'm like, man, I just tore up preseason. Like I don't know what else you want from me. So then he like offered like a junior B team in like the VIJHL to me, and I told him some stuff and kind of stormed out of the room. So I said a few things to him, and then walked out. And I remember calling my dad, and I was just like bawling my eyes out. I was like, dude, like I don't know what to do anymore. So I took like a month off hockey, and then West Van had reached out to me, and they were looking for a player. So I went out there for about 2 months. Again, it just wasn't a great fit. Like the coach, promised me a lot of things going in, kind of to get me there, and then it just kind of screwed me over, and it was kind of just mayhem, like everything about it. They had shut down the year prior from stuff happening in their organization, so they were kind of all over the place. Quit again, left them, and just kind of didn't really play that much that year. And then coming into the off season, I was really stumped on what I was going to do. Like, I had no plan. No junior teams really reaching out to me. Like, I didn't play that year. So especially if you're last year midget, like that's a big year for you. So that sucked.
Oh, yeah.
But then Cody reached out to me out of the blue, just like, hey, come to camp. Like, I think you could be a good fit for our team. Like, I'm not promising you anything, but come try out. All right, cool. I'll do it. Whatever. Drive out to Victoria, make the team as a walk-on. And like, we had a disgusting team that year. I don't know if you look at our roster, but like our whole top six was ex-junior A guys, and then we had Dryden DeMello as our goaltender, Jacob Vanderlee. Obviously, they both unbelievable goalies. Like, pretty sure Vandy won goalie of the year my second year. But yeah, we had a disgusting team. So yeah, I made that again. Kind of shocked myself, but wasn't gonna play a goal scoring role in that team. Like, I had to find other ways to stay in the lineup, and so I kind of fell into like a PK, shot blocking, third, fourth line role. Got my opportunities when I did, but for the most part, I was just kind of a shutdown guy. And then came into playoffs that year. We played. Who did we play? Played Peninsula in the first round. We beat them in 6 games, I'm pretty sure. I actually had the OT winner in game 4 to tie the series, so that was pretty cool.
No way.
Yeah, so game 3, I had played my Instat. I got my Instat back. It was like 1:30. I played 1 shift. And I was freaking out. I was like losing my mind and like whatever. And then the next game got like a bit more opportunity. And then there was like 4 minutes left in overtime, and Cody like gives me a kick. He's like, go. I'm like, oh, shit, okay. So it's like ozone draw. Puck goes towards the net, and like I get a rebound and I score. And I was like, oh, my goodness. Like, am I like – I'm unbelievable, so that was pretty cool. And then, so I was about to take a sip of my water there, but and then in game 6, I actually got concussed. It was actually Fletcher who concussed me, Malcolm, which is pretty funny because we're buddies now. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, killed me in the head. So I was out unfortunately for the whole Victoria series, and then. We did beat them in 6 as well, I believe. And then we played Oceanside in the finals, which I was there for. And that team they were really, really good. Like, unbelievable skill from their first line to their fourth line to their D-core to their goaltending, like coaching, everything. They were like 42 and like 3 that year and something. And we beat them twice in the regular season. So like we felt pretty confident going in. We had a really good team, and unfortunately we just couldn't get it done. Like, they beat us in 6 in double overtime, which sucked, but, it is what it is. And obviously the following year, come back, we have a really good team again. We had, like, Jack Westhaver, Sean Pander. We ended up getting, like, Ryan Grambart at the deadline and a bunch of those guys. I played the first half with Saanich that year, and it was rocky. I mean, like, I struggled a lot coming in. Like, preseason I was really good, had 4 points in 3 games, like 3 goals. So I felt really good coming out of preseason, and then after that I just couldn't find my game really. And me and Cody weren't really seeing eye to eye on some things, and mentally it was tough for me. So I decided to go back home to Calgary and just play like junior B out there. So I missed out on a championship, which really sucks. I was kind of choked about that.
I was gonna say we would have played you if you were on that team.
Were you on Revy?
Yeah. I was the starting goalie on Revy that year.
Oh, no way. So you guys played Saanich. Did they end up beating you guys, or did you guys beat them? Or?
No, I think we beat down on them pretty good, actually. I think that was that the one in that was the one
you
in
played
Kimbo,
them twice, right?
Because I played them first, but you weren't on that team because I'm 03. I played them in my 18 year.
Joe, that was the one that's I think
no,
because
we
talking
played
about
23.
That was in Delta, Joe. No?
23-24 was in Kimbo. That's my 20-year-old year.
Yeah, it was in Kimberley, yeah.
Because you've been 19 at that point, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So we played them in Kimbo.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I got it.
I think I think we beat them probably. You weren't on the team, so it doesn't matter. But We beat them I think it was 6, 7, 8-1 or something. I don't know.
Ouch. Yeah, I mean, I think they had a lot of guys injured. Not an excuse. I mean, that's the KI was really good. It's
one of your best players got hurt the game before. It was your top scorer, Westhaver, I think.
He had separated his shoulder against Kerry Park in the finals that year.
Okay.
And then he was he wanted to play because it was obviously his 20-year-old year, but he was just he was kind of crippled.
I think he might have been playing, but he was playing every second shift or whatever. Or
probably just power play only, but
yeah.
But so they got sucked, missed out on a championship, but it was really good for the boys. I mean, all my friends were there from the year prior, so I was happy they could win it, and it was great for Saanich. It was really good for our organization. Then going into my 20-year-old year, I actually, again, was kind of stumped. I probably wasn't going to play, if I'm being honest. I was just kind of done with hockey, and then I saw Cody at the gym here in Victoria, and he's like, "Oh, just come to main camp. Maybe we can work something out again." Came to main camp, did really well, and then he's like, "Hey, if you want a spot, I'll bring you back on, and we can have a fresh start." And I was like, "All right." So came back, tore it up. My first 4 games, I had 8 points. I was really, really good. And then our team was just struggling a lot. I don't know if you guys paid much attention to us that year, but we were 0-6, I think, to start the year.
Was that the first year they separated?
Yeah, so that was going into visors and everything like that. So so I should have mentioned that. So that's going into the leaving Hockey Canada, so just with the BCHL. So the league was better, almost it was. I don't want to say it was better, but it was still really skilled and competitive. Kerry Park was disgusting last year. Peninsula was really good. The North wasn't as great as previous years. I feel my first 2 years, the North was a lot better, but the South is always a grind.
For guys that don't know, the difference between the North and the South, is there a big jump? Is there a big difference in style of game, in your opinion, or is it
I'd say so, yeah. The North is definitely more physical. I'd say more physical.
Okay.
You got teams like Campbell River and Comox and Nanaimo and Port Alberni and Campbell River, playing in that arena and all that energy. They just
they get a lot of fans.
Oh yeah, they pack it. My first 2 years, it was sick to play in those in the arena, but you just get pounded every shift. They had guys Brady Esterbrook. I can't even remember who was on the team that year. They had a lot of really good guys though. The North is definitely a bit more physical and still some skill up there, but they definitely play a bit more of a hard-nosed game. In the South, it's a lot of skill. You look at the top scorers in the VI this year, it's all South guys. It's all South guys. It's not a lot of the North. So I mean, the separation is pretty good there, I'd say.
Right. So would you say that kind of carried over even if even through the separation? I guess my question is how is the league kind of transformed? Kind of lead into that.
It's definitely younger now. I'd say there's not as many 20-year-olds. West Shore is probably one of the only teams in the South who has a full set of 20s, I think. Maybe Peninsula as well, just because they have all those returning guys. Which,
oh yeah.
Yeah, they have Lingard, Rig. They have a bunch of guys returning, but I mean it's definitely younger. It's a lot faster, I'd say as well. There's some skill there. The physicality is kind of there, but it's definitely getting better. I mean, we're starting to see a bit more guys move up to the BCHL now. I mean, Kerry Park had probably 4 or 5 guys alone last year who moved up. I feel Peninsula probably could have had a lot more. Marin, Zeno, and a bunch of those guys, I feel would have moved up the trail. But Peninsula's back and they're just as good as ever. So
Peninsula had a few, or sorry, Alberni had a few as well.
Yeah, Port Alberni. I mean, with the Bombers there, that's pretty. That's pretty nice for them. I mean, it's an automatic feeder team. But so definitely I'd say a lot younger. Definitely a lot more skill. It's a lot faster, and people want to come to our league because it's a feeder to the BCHL. Who doesn't want to go play in that league, right? So I mean, to answer your question, it's definitely a lot younger and faster. But I mean, last year even the speed and everything, I noticed a bit of a difference, I'd say. Again, just a lot more younger guys. The guys were smaller too. It's a bunch of skill guys. My first couple of years, these guys I'm playing against are huge and just a bunch of they're 02s, whatever 01s. So they're built men, and then you get these 06, 07s, 08s coming into the league, and it's I push them over with
just different
my finger. It's, right. It's all these kids they're coming from academies and they just want to try and dangle you and go around you, and they're whatever. So, but that was the case last year. Like, we couldn't compete with a lot of those teams, and Vanderlee got hurt midway, right in December, I think. So kind of when he went down, our whole team went down because he was the reason we were in a lot of games, and a lot of our guys started to get traded. I mean, like Matthew Ouellette got traded. I think Vanderlee was going to get traded if he didn't get hurt, and then. We traded Nick Scott. We traded Connell Hill. We traded a bunch of guys. Then I ended up getting dished.
Elijah Kim, I think.
Elijah Kim, yeah. He went with me in the Victoria trade. He was just a loan because we got
both of you.
Yeah, both of us. Yeah,
right.
But yeah, we had just loaned him to Victoria, and we got him back this year, which is unreal for us. But
he's sick.
He's so good. Like him and his brother came to our team in November, I think, and Elijah had broken his hand maybe 9 games in, but he was over a point a game, and then he came back pretty quick. And Cody had put him and his brother Luke on a line together, and my production after that was just like straight up. Like playing with those, they're just so skilled. Like, and that's like playing with the Sedin twins. Like they know where to find each other. Then all I got to do is just find a spot, right? Like they got that little connection there, and so yeah, that was huge. Like having Elijah come with me to Victoria, that helped us a lot for the playoff run and the short regular season run we had with them. Like we were really good together, and I'm happy to be coaching him this year. He's a great kid, and so that's kind of my my hockey journey coming up.
That's awesome. Well, sorry that I had some network issues for a minute.
You're all good.
I think we're all good now. So yeah, I got a few questions kind of going back, but Joe, do you have anything you want to ask first?
Owen, where are you gonna start? Are you gonna start with the VI stuff? Because I got a couple of VI questions for him. But
yeah, I have a VI one I want to start with. I also have a VI thing I want to save for talking about at the end because I don't know if I'm going to include it.
Okay.
But yeah, sorry. Well, we'll get to it. It's nothing.
I guess we can. I want to start with something that kind of me and Owen have talked about when we previewed the VI in our other previous episode was the kind of the turnover rate for a lot of the players was because me and Owen, like, we went through the rosters. You've seen Owen's been posting them and stuff, doing overtime hours on the editing work there. But so he's we looked at the rosters and we've seen a lot of new guys, like a lot of guys coming in, a lot of guys getting shipped out, like these guys coming just for 1 year and moving on. Like, have you noticed that not only as a coach but as a player?
Yeah, like a little bit. I mean, the first year was a bit newer, so I mean, I don't feel like a ton of guys were really moving on. Like maybe some affiliations and like for the teams who got bought out, like West Shore and Peninsula, then obviously Port Alberni. But like for us, like we didn't have any guys who moved on. I don't think West Shore had any guys. Kerry Park had the majority. This year, I think we'll see a lot more guys move on. Like there's a lot more guys from like Europe coming to our league, which is really cool. Like we have like 2 or 3 Euro guys. There's guys coming from Ontario, from Alberta, from everywhere. So I think we'll start to see a lot more turnover like now, especially with these like younger skilled kids coming in who are, because it's tough when you're 19 or 20, even 18 to make a junior A team. Like your window kind of closes a little bit. And like even if you do, you're unless you're disgusting, you're probably a 3rd or 4th line guy. So a lot of kids want to stay in the VI and be a top 6 player, or you go to the BCHL and kind of be a feeder. So it's tough, but I think we will start to see a lot more turnovers this year and next year.
Okay. So a big question I have is how like the BCHL agreement works, because like you just mentioned, some teams are owned by BCHL teams. And other teams, I think, might have kind of like agreements, but they're not directly owned. So how many teams are owned, and like how does that like affiliation agreement work? Can one guy play for like affiliate with multiple teams? Like it's just kind of so new, right?
Yeah. So I think for the teams who have the affiliation agreement, like West Shore and Peninsula, I believe are the only 2 teams. Oh, probably and Port Alberni are the only 3 teams that would have that agreement. Maybe Nanaimo does. Maybe
does Victoria?
No, they don't. No.
Okay.
And like Nanaimo might, don't quote me on that. I don't know if they do or not. But essentially, I think so for the teams that do have that agreement, guys can only go play for those teams, I believe. And then if you're on any other teams, so like us or Victoria or Kerry Park, whatever, you can affiliate for as many teams as you want. Like you can play with Victoria one night and then go play for Nanaimo the next night. Then go play for Powell River the next night, and then whatever. Until a team like agrees to sign you, you can go wherever you want.
Okay, interesting. I was just curious how that worked. So
it seems kind of like an advantage to play on a team that's not affiliated.
100%.
Well, yeah, but then the other side of it is like they're pumping you for their team. Like they get to know you and like really like see you.
I guess
like, you're a player who maybe does the little things more that they don't notice right away, like things like that. Like it could be an advantage as well. It kind of like, I guess, depends on your situation.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like being able to go see how one team does something and then like maybe go to another team and see how they do something kind of gives you that option. Like you can see the point of views and be like, okay, like, this could be a better fit for me in this area. So I mean, there's pros and cons to both ends of it, but I mean, in my opinion, I'd like to be on a team that wasn't, straight affiliated, just so you have more of that option. But
right, okay. Well then, yeah, I don't have any more like full VI questions. I just have more about your career and your story. But Joe, do you have any more like full VI ones to ask?
Like VI stuff?
Switch the topic. Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing really came. I'll let you know if anything else comes to mind. We can kind of circle back to it. But I don't think nothing's on my mind right now. Sorry.
Okay. Well, yeah. So I just wanted to ask about your transition into we'll do more about your career after. I want to ask about your transition into coaching and how like just what that's been like for you and like with all the teammates. Like these guys were your teammates last year. Like how was it like keeping a good balance with them, like a professional relationship, but you're also buddies and like just how's it been being a coach now?
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. I mean, after last year, I definitely wanted to play, university hockey, but I mean, ACHA is just so expensive. Like to go play, especially as a Canadian, it's like you play Drury. Right?
I play at Drury. We have a half decent deal for sure. Like it wasn't. It's not too much more than if I would go and live on campus at UBC or whatever.
Okay, nice. Yeah. I mean, for the teams that talked to me, like Central Oklahoma was decently expensive, and then a couple D2 teams reached out to me as well. So I definitely wanted to, but again, it's just kind of expensive, and I don't know. You get to a point where hockey is just not everything, and I just felt like it was time to kind of move on from playing. But you want to stay in the game, and I mean, the end of my 20 career was devastating. Like it sucks ending junior hockey, knowing you might not play again, right? Like. I remember Game 6, like the last period, I was just kind of watching the clock the whole game, like 20 minutes, 19 minutes, 18 minutes, and then, they were down by a goal and they throw you out there for the last 2 minutes of the game, and you just know like this is all you got. So, it sucked originally, but then I kind of reached out to Cody again and was seeing if there was a coaching opportunity at all, because him and I kind of got closer, and he's like, yeah, we can definitely try it out and see how it works. So we met up. Talked about it, and it ended up being a good fit. So, yeah, I transitioned into coaching this year. It's definitely weird. You walk into the locker room, and I see a bunch of guys I was playing with last year, a bunch of the rookies that, I was telling them to go load the bus or, take my stick or do the water ball, doing the vet duties. But it's definitely it's hard because, you want to maintain that kind of friendship. At the end of the day, I'm a coach, and I have a job to do. So it's just kind of about finding that line where, there's time to joke for jokes and to mess around and have fun. But at the end of the day, I'm a coach, and I've always been an older guy to these kids in our team because they were all rookies last year coming in, and I was a 20. Yeah. So I feel like there should still be that kind of respect thing there. It's also earned, not given. So I'm slowly working on that. But it's definitely tough. But I'm managing it decently well, I'd say.
Nice. Well, you seem like you have a pretty good mindset and an approach to it all. So, no, I'm happy for you, man. That's awesome to hear. Just another question about your career. Or Joe, sorry, do you have something about the coaching?
I was just going to circle back to say how you ended up landing this thing. Like, you just reached out to him, and he just kind of was open to trying it out, or like, did you have to?
Yeah. So like,
was it out of the blue, or had you talked about it before?
So like, it was kind of same thing with like. Going to main camp for my 20-year-old year, I saw him at the gym again. Like he's on the track. He likes to run, right? He's a big runner. He just did like a marathon last Sunday. He loves to run. So I like walk past him and I see him working up a sweat, and we just got to talking, and I was just, as a joke, I was kind of like, oh, you should let me come coach this year because our assistant coach Sean Robertson stepped away. So I left a gap there, and he was like, I'll talk to the owners about it and get back to you. And I was like, oh shit, okay, cool, yeah. I was just kind of, I was just kind of, yeah. But so he reached out to the owners, and they were on board with it, and he reached back out to me. He's like, yeah, this job's available if you'd like it. And it was kind of a hard thing to say no to. Like, it's something to stay in the game. It's something I could see myself doing, long term as a job possibly and whatnot. So, I mean, I love hockey. It's been my life since I was 6. And Cody obviously trusts me a lot and trusts my opinion. And, despite our battles as player and coach, we work well together as two coaches. So, yeah, it's awesome. And I'm just grateful he believes in me.
Yeah, that's super cool how your relationship developed with him too over time.
Yeah.
So were you then already planning on having moved out to Saanich from Calgary? Or was that what's that been like living here now? Are you in your own place, or does the team help you, or what's that like?
Yeah, so when I moved back to Calgary originally, my 19 year, I ended up moving back to Victoria throughout the summer. I was living with at the time, and yeah, just working out here. I had a lot of friends out here, and I just enjoyed the lifestyle a bit better. Excuse me. And then and then I played my 20 year, and then my sister moved to Vancouver, so I had to get with a billet family last year, which was really good. My billet dad played in the OHL. I played with McDavid and the Brinkett and Strome, so it was a super cool little experience there. Yeah, it was nasty. He was disgusting. Well, he wasn't as good as those guys, obviously. He kind of got bounced around a little bit, but he was a beauty. The mom was super good. So that was awesome. And then, I ended up getting my own place kind of after the season ended. And I've just been living out here and working throughout the summer.
Oh, nice. Cool, man. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Just one more about your career this is kind of a double parter. It's kind of about your whole last season. So you're kind of like a depth guy your whole career at every level since bantam, I guess, for the most part.
Yeah, it's kind of the role I've gone to, yeah.
Yeah, and then your 20 season, in Saanich, first of all, your production was way beyond your past seasons. And then, you took a big step. And then in Victoria, it continued. You did even better there. And in playoffs as well, you point per game player. So you were a big contributor for the team. So first of all, I just wanted to ask, did anything go into that jump in your game, or was it just kind of natural, being a 20-year-old confidence? And then secondly, I wanted to ask about the trade to Victoria, what that was like, because you had only ever played for one other junior team.
Yeah, coming into my 20 year, again, that summer, I wasn't too sure if I was going to play. So I just kind of worked out as I usually do, just trying to stay in shape in case something did happen. I was on the ice a little bit. I think honestly the break from hockey, not having the mentality of okay, I'm going into the season, I need to do good, and just kind of going free-minded about it really helped me. It really helped me. And then going into the season, I just kind of went to the rink with a mentality of it doesn't matter if you get a point, doesn't matter if you don't focus on that, just kind of play your game and it'll all fall into place. And then the first game I scored, and then the second game I scored, and the third game I had 2, and then I just kept on rolling. And and then all of a sudden I was a power play guy, and I was a guy who was relied on for offense, which is throughout my whole career you guys have probably looked at my elite prospects. That's not too pretty, but it's I've always been a PK depth guy, an energy guy, someone who can hit. I was a really big guy growing up. I was a lot fatter and chubbier, so I was just killing people. And at 14 I was probably 165 pounds, just about what I weigh right now, and that's a bantam. So yeah, it was a big jump. I mean,
role player.
Yeah, no, yeah, literally. But yeah, it was definitely a weird transition for sure. You're relied on for offense, you need to be scoring, and I guess Owen, you're kind of right. It is that 20-year-old confidence a little bit. The rookies are looking at you for leadership and looking at you for what you're doing on the ice. So you got to be a guy who's a leader and lead by example. And I think I did a good job of that last year, despite being on, a below average team. And then, as for the trade to Victoria, Cody kind of brought me into his office and he's like, hey, we're obviously not making playoffs. If you want to get traded, I'll throw you on the wire and kind of see if any teams reach out. And I was like, I mean, as much as I'd love to stay in Saanich, I want a shot at it, especially because I didn't get to win last year. So he completely understood. Right. He threw me out there. I kind of knew a couple of the guys on Victoria, and they were kind of getting in their coach's ear a little bit. I don't know if I can really say that or not, but whatever. Who cares? I don't know if it's tampering.
I think it's fine. I think so.
It's a year ago, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
What are they going to do now? So then we played West Shore. It was the day before my birthday, and then we had lost. Shocker. And Cody brought me into the room, me and Elijah, and he's like, at first he goes, yeah, we just traded you guys to Nanaimo, and I was like, are you was like, what? He's like, yeah. He told me I was going into Nanaimo and told Elijah he was going to Port Alberni. I was like, you're sending him to a playoff team? Like, no. But he's like, no, we just traded both of you guys to Victoria. Their coach will contact you right away. So quickly got out of the rink, talked to Connor Logan, which is their head coach, and then Chris Lynn, who's their GM. They were super excited to have me. They had been trying to get me for a couple months, but it just, I don't know, things weren't working out. So ended up getting me. Going over there, I knew a lot of the guys, like Jacob Bernardo, I had played with 2 years prior. He's a really, really good buddy of mine. Who else was there? Matthew Ouellette, and just a couple other guys I worked with at Kirby's at the time. It was a bit awkward because a month prior, actually like a month to the day I got traded, I had fought Anthony Wilson, their captain. So like one of, I think it was Connell Hill. He was like beating up Patterson in the corner, and Anthony went up to him and was like asking him to fight, and Hill's not a fighter. He wasn't going to do much. So I don't know. I just kind of skated up to Wilson and I called him, a word, and he just asked me to go, and I was like, screw it. Like I hadn't been in a fight yet that year, and I was like, if I'm going to do it, like it's another 20. This should be a good one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was a little nervous because he's been in a ton of, he's a heavyweight in that league. Like he was dummy guys. Him and our captain fought earlier on that season, and he got him pretty good. But so we ended up fighting. It was a good fight. Both got our licks in, and then got traded there. And he's an unreal guy though. Like meeting him, he was super, super nice. There was no like awkward.
I've heard he's a beauty.
On the ice, you don't want to play against him. He's an absolute asshole. But I mean, on his team, like he will do anything to win, and he'll do anything for his teammates. Like him and Kyler Smith are unbelievable friends, and Kyler's on Kerry Park. And during the playoffs, like they were going at it. Like I thought, like there was at times like Anthony like might actually kill him. Like, and I was like that's what he's willing to do to win, and that's what a captain should be doing. So. I got traded. Yeah, so getting traded to Victoria was great. Their organization's really well run. I loved every minute of it there, and I was glad to end it off with them.
No, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's the majority of the questions I had about your career. Joe, do you have anything else?
I got one to kind of end it off if we're looking to cut it, like sort of wrap it up here on, or what are we thinking?
No, we're not going to wrap it up. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of open it up to you and see like if you had any like must tell stories from your career, or just anything you want to talk about before we kind of wrap things up here.
Yeah, I definitely got a couple of stories. I got one from my time at West Van, then I got another junior one after. So at West Van, I was in a billet house with 3 other kids, and then there's just like a single dad. So it was kind of a shit show, as you could imagine. Like we all lived in the basement. It was just mayhem. Like we would tee golf balls off the front driveway of West Van. Like it was mayhem. We just did a bunch of dumb shit. Like, we're 17 years old, like trying to occupy the time. And I think I'm okay to name names. There was a kid named Logan Peskett, really good player. I think he played in the dub for Kelowna for a bit, and now he's in like the AJ possibly. But he was a Gatorade bandit. He was always stealing guys' bottles off the benches and just emptying water bottles, and we were kind of getting sick of it. So me and Jay Slatowski, I think he played in Creston the last couple of years in the KI.
Okay.
I played against him. Yeah.
Did you? Yeah, he's a beauty. Yeah. Love Jace. So him and I got an idea to get a Gatorade bottle and dump out half the Gatorade and fill the other half with laxatives, and put it on the bench. So obviously we warned the boys, like we made like a separate group chat, I think, and then we warned like everyone, like don't drink this Gatorade bottle, like whatever. Sure enough, the next day for practice we set our trap, and Peskett, was back up to his old tricks, and he drinks the Gatorade bottle, and we see him, and we're just like chuckling about it. And like 15 minutes later, like 10 minutes later, we just see him bolt off the ice, and he didn't come back for the rest of practice. And I guess he was just yeah, he was just he's probably having some stomach issues or something. I don't know why. But
he has instant feedback like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean that was definitely the last time he did that. But that was
awesome.
that was pretty funny.
Dude, that's one of the best pranks I've ever heard. That's fantastic.
Yeah, Jace came up with it. He was like, "How funny would this be?" And I was like, "Oh no, we shouldn't do that." And then I was like, "No, what, man? Let's do it. Like, why not? Like, why not?" It was hilarious. It was just seeing him like the shock in his eyes, and he just bolts right for the. Yeah, it was awesome. It was all time. And then another one. My first year in Saanich, we were going up to Campbell River. It was pretty early in the season, so I wasn't getting a ton of games in, but I was in for this game. And so we go up to the Brindy, super pumped to play. I've only heard good things about that arena, being a rookie. It's a hard arena to play in. So we get up there, got there kind of late, so we're all kind of rushing to get our warm-up gear on and go for warm-ups. And then after warm-ups, Cody kind of brings me aside, and I'm like, oh, my God, like he's probably scratching me or something. Like something's about to happen here.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we forgot your jersey in Victoria. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you and so our equipment manager, Delbert is his name. Shout out Delbert. He forgot my jersey and a 20-year-old jersey, Hunter Jensen. So Cody's like, yeah, like I'm super sorry, man. Like Delbert forgot it, and then Delbert was just being like, oh, someone hid the jersey. Like, don't worry, like, it's here. And like I'm like, Delb, just admit you made a mistake. Like it's okay. Like I'm not upset about it. So obviously I got scratched that game, and then Jensen wore like a goalie jersey. He wore like number 1.
A goalie jersey.
Yeah, and he had like 3 assists. Like the jersey was like down to his knees, and he's just out here dangling. And then we ended up winning that game 5-1 in the Brindy, which was huge. It was my first road trip, so we do like Rookie Idol on the way back. We do the first round of Rookie Idol, and then we had a goalie named Tanner Johnson, and he was kind of sorry, Joe, but there's usually a bit weirder guys, but so everyone kind of sings hype up songs for Rookie Idol, and he sings "I Fall Apart" by Post Malone, and the pipes on this kid, like we made him sing the whole song. It was angelic. Like we almost started crying on the bus. Like this kid just.
Are you serious?
Like just absolute pipes on him. Like just hitting every note. Like usually you sing like a minute of the song. He sang the whole song. Like we wanted to feel this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
it was like crushing it, like no satire, like
no nothing, like pure, like he was the songbird on the bus. Like
I want to hear this guy.
Yeah, no, I wish I had the video. I might even have the video somewhere.
Who is it, sorry?
Tanner Johnson. He's a goalie. I don't know where he ended up. We ended up trading him, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a nice kid and everything, but he can sing. So shout out Tanner Johnson.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then our bus ended up breaking down like 4 times throughout that road trip, and we didn't get back to Perks till like 4:30 in the morning. I had like a 9 a.m. shift the next day. So yeah, that was just kind of an all-around funny story from them forgetting my jersey to Tanner being a singer, and then our bus breaking down a bunch of times. So I think that one was pretty funny for sure.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
What a way to wrap it up.
Stories. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. This has been a great interview.
Okay,
so I heard a pretty crazy rumor that we were going to be discussing on the pod today, that there is a BCHL team who wants to leave the BCHL and formed a sanctioned league, and has tried contacting some other VI teams and discussing forming a sanctioned league.
Oh.
Any chance you've heard anything about that?
I have not heard anything about that. If that is true, that is absolutely crazy. Again, as an AC and as a 20-year-old assistant coach, Cody he tells me a lot of things, but stuff like that we'll probably keep on the down low. I have not heard anything. If that is true, that is absolutely crazy. And I'm curious to see if that is true or not.
We can talk more about it after the interview, but I don't mean to put you on the spot, but
no, all good. Yeah, no, I have not heard anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, Joe, go ahead with what you were gonna say. Hopefully,
more of a media friendly question here. Your first season coaching now. What's your outlook on this team? Kind of, what's your goal kind of for this year, kind of for next year, and as the future moves on, are you going to continue coaching? How's it gone so far? And like kind of your outlook for this season, next season, as it keeps going on here.
Yeah, I mean, this season, I'm not sure if you guys have looked at us. We're off to a bit of a slow start. I mean, we were winning games in September, and then lately we just haven't been able to really get one. I mean, we still got some work to do. Our forwards are really good. We have a couple good European guys. Travis Swanson is one of our best players this year as well. Obviously, Elijah Kim, he's tearing it up. Excuse me. And then we have a solid forward group. Our decor is younger, bit slower at times. Like there's still some work to do there. but we're happy with it at the moment. Goaltending wise, we have Jacob Walsh. He was with Peninsula last year when they won. I think Farah played majority of the games, but he was still their goalie throughout the regular season. And then we have a rookie goalie named George Jansen. He's really good. So I mean, we're only going to get better from here. I think we'll be a team who will sneak into playoffs. And I mean, once you're in the dance, anything can happen. So I think that's just get into the guys. And again, we're a younger team, so it's just having that leadership. And we rely a lot on our older guys. We only have like 1 or 2 20-year-olds. Like I was kind of saying before, it's tough to get 20s in this league. So I mean, me myself, I mean, I try to be as much as I am a coach. Like I try to bring that leadership still as well. I mean, a lot of these guys still look to me for questions and answers, so I try to kind of carry that too. But I mean, I think we're only going to get better, and I think we'll be definitely be a team to look out for.
Awesome, man.
Great answer, and great question by you too, Joe. Way to wrap it up. I love that.
More of a better media trained question there.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a good one though.
Yeah, to answer how I'm liking it, I love it. It's probably one of my favorite things I've done in a while. As for if I'm sticking around in Saanich, I'm not too sure. I mean, we'll see how this season goes. But coaching is definitely something I want to do in the near future. And, if I get another opportunity, I'll definitely try and take it. But, I could definitely see myself coaching more. And I love it. I mean, to any guys who are aging out of junior and looking to stay in the game, and if they don't want to play, try coaching. I mean, it's awesome, especially if you've played in previous years. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Awesome, man.
That's awesome. Great. Thank you so much, dude. That was like we said, great interview. Really appreciate the time, and just wish you guys the best of luck the rest of the season. And keep in touch, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me on. This is awesome. I love the pod, so keep doing your guys' thing. This is awesome. And thanks again for having me on.
Awesome. Means a lot, man. Thank you.